And this was around the same time that I started noticing this with some of the music and some of the people that were out there. And it was like when I heard Childish Gambino's um, Because of the Internet, I was like, has anybody else heard this? And of course, I was like so late because my kids were like,
Yeah, I'm
oh,
like,
yeah,
that's like his
right,
third album.
Let's get ready
right,
to say.
right. No. It
Like,
fully
hey, you
admit, I
guys
didn't
heard
know.
this Michael Jackson's Thriller?
Yeah,
Pretty good. Pretty
have you
good
heard
stuff.
this
Who
guy?
is this guy? He's gonna blow.
Right. And so, of course, but that's my point. Like, it wasn't something that I was connected to. And I was, because at this point, what I'm saying, I'm like bro, I still got the same playlists. It's hard for me
Right.
to add some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have my tried and true playlist, and I have some people that, I kind of look to and I follow because they can always find new and good music. My stuff won't recommend anything new and different because I listen to the same shit. And so it's like they don't know how to venture out because I like what I like and let's stay here. And the closest I got was, when lo-fi became a thing and I started listening to a lot of lo-fi. And it was like, and what's really cool for me is lo-fi is like, I grew up watching my dad play a lot, like play jazz all the time. And it was like, I was almost sick of jazz, especially as a kid. I wanted to hear the new stuff, the rap, the hip hop, and as my dad would say, the like, that's what, to him, that was all rap. You know what I'm saying? The Fat Boys were the
I can't
only
even
thing that
understand what
existed.
they're saying.
Right. That was the only thing that existed for rap.
Not the Fat Boys.
Right. No, literally, because everything he thought was beatboxing. Like, I'm like, there's like 3 people that do it, Dad, and there's a lot more rappers than that. But my dad is also the same person that has called every video game system an Nintendo. So, like whatever. But because of this, it's like always hearing that jazz and just growing up listening to jazz. There was a lot of music I listened to that had like no words. And so now in my older stage, I find that like I will throw in a lo-fi without even thinking about it and be cool with it. And the average lo-fi station is just fine. And it is like my equivalent of his jazz because it's a little more upbeat, a little more up tempo, a little hip hop-ish. And some of these lo-fi stations do like really good covers of like other music. So I've got this one that does like all 90s grunge, and it's a lo-fi station. Hell, I think every time I find like a really good mashup, I've sent you a few and I've sent Brandy a few, just because I love when those genres mix like that. But when I heard
lo-fi by the GIF, by the repeating image that keeps
right.
Like,
What is it?
You know that
is it the koala bear?
The girl at the computer.
Right. Is it the koala bear, the girl at the computer, or is it the high Homer Simpson? Which one? Which station you listening to?
That's funny. I literally just posted a thing about that, about lo-fi. It was like an AI image of the girl, like the girl at the computer or the girl at the window with the cat, and
Right.
That's how I identify. Lo-fi for me is I'm going to freestyle. I'm gonna sit down and start rapping the minute I hear lo-fi beats. I instinctively.
You know who got me on that? Samurai Champloo. That's what got me on
Yes.
to figuring out lo-fi. Cousin Nujabes, may
Samurai.
he rest in peace.